That's what I'd say. I want to segue the conversation
Yeah, man.
and see if we could go down this road of, as we get ready, Why Not You is our podcast. We changed the whole, we went from trending to
Yeah.
Why Not You. And man, first and foremost, I got to say this out loud to our staff. I don't even know if our own staff watches the podcast. I have no idea. I hope we got a couple staff members. Listen, can y'all just? Well, we got two. We got Carter and we got Cam. That's what we got. Yesterday,
Yes.
Yeah, what a night.
I tell you, man,
Come on.
to be able to have a launch party, it's wild.
Yes.
I am so. To me, I want to look to our people. I want to look, when I say people, I'm talking about CBCers and people that are across the globe that are CBCers
Yes.
and our staff. I am a blessed man to be with this team. And honestly, you guys very much a part of that, and to be a part of a night that we got to tell the backstory of how we even got here. This book called Why Not You, that God made it real clear to write, it's not just for me. It wasn't just for me, man. It's for us. It was us. This is an us story. Why not us?
Yeah.
Why not you? So, I mean, I just want to say thank y'all for your friendship and brotherhood and all of
Absolutely.
this.
Yeah, man. I think it'd be great for the people to hear, because I didn't know
You hear that story?
Yeah. the story of how this Why Not You, sermon series, book, this whole thing, how it happened. I don't even know if you've heard this.
Let me hear it.
But it was pretty
Yeah.
pretty amazing. For those of you, again, all over the place, Why Not You is the name of the podcast. There was a Why Not You sermon series.
Yeah.
And then, Ed wrote this book, Why Not You? Where did all this Why Not You come from?
Yeah. It's a guy named Chuck Yates. Chuck Yates is a motorcycle missionary that I met 2010. And he's the first one to ever say, why not you, over me. But it just set with me. I think there are things that people speak over other people's lives that you carry for a long time and you don't even know. It's a seed that gets watered along the way. And he planted a seed in me that was, why not you? God's going to use somebody, why not you? And he said that to me a long time ago as a guest preacher to this church. I've been carrying that for a long time. And Chuck Yates he spoke on this stage and tells that story. He consistently, as a church member, has always said that to me. Why not you, Ed? Like every time, kisses me on the cheek.
Yeah.
Just rough former life, but Christ has redeemed him. Kisses me on the cheek, and always just every time, why not you? Why not you? Why not you? Well, that led to a sermon series. I was like, man, I got to write a sermon series called Why Not You. I think this is honestly before Noah Lyles. I don't know if y'all remember in the Olympics.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it was like, why not you?
You did say that.
We did the sermon series, and I was like, dear God, this thing's getting some traction. Like, not because Noah listened to the sermon series, maybe he did. But then you start hearing this phrase, man, like Dion saying this, and why not you? And I think once more, it's not just our message. It's a message that a lot of people are carrying. But here's the crazy part about this book. Man, I am not, I've written a book. The book didn't do well. The first one was called Breathe Again. And it didn't do well. So I honestly didn't have, I just had like a bucket list item. I just want to write one book. And it was like my marathon days. I just want to run one marathon, and that became something else. And I wanted to write just one book, and that happened in 2020. And it didn't do well, and literally got discontinued. I'm going to look into a camera. You're not a successful author when the publishing company says, when they call and go, we got a lot of books left over in the warehouse, and would you like to buy them at a discounted rate? That's how you know you're not. You might want to get out of the book writing business if that's the case. So 2020 just conceded to the fact of like, hey man, I got one.
Yeah.
Didn't do well, but I got one.
Yeah.
And I am carrying this message of why not you. Write it on my mirror. Why not you? It's personal. This is part you don't know, Pastor Marquise. a church member, Sam Burmeister is his name. He's a high school basketball coach. Sam Burmeister is a high school basketball coach of a school in Austin. He's like, Pastor Ed, because we hooped together. He played at UIW, RIP to his father, Hall of Fame coach, UIW. Matter of fact, was helped preach his father's funeral. And Sean Elliott comes. I mean, he's just respect. Steve Kerr gives a shout out to Sam's dad. He's just a legend. Sam's a baller. Sam's a coach now. He's like, hey, man, we have lost 5 games in a row. And we're playing at Cornerstone. Can you do me a solid? It's on a Saturday. You know, I got church on Saturday at 5. This is like Saturday at 2 o'clock. He's like, bro, I need a favor. Can you come give a motivational message in the locker room at Cornerstone, which is a sister church in town? I show up, talk to 9 dudes that have lost 5 games in a row. And they're sitting on these little lockers. I mean, the little benches and these little lockers. And I'm like, hey, man, somebody's got to win this game. Why not you? Somebody's got to get a rebound. Why not you? Somebody's got to get an assist. Somebody's got to take a charge. Why not you? So I'm like, I mean, there's got to be a winner. This game is not going to end in a tie.
Yeah.
Somebody's got to win. Why not you? We get hype. I pray over them, sit back in the bleachers, think nothing of it. And then the next week, I get a phone call. Her name's Esther Fedd. Esther Fedd is a book agent for some of the most well-known people in the world. Brock Purdy's about to go to the Super Bowl at this time. She's the book agent for Brock Purdy. She's the book agent for Mark Batterson, Ruslan. I mean, I get name after name after name. She goes, I don't know you. I have no idea who you are. That's what she says to me.
Whoa.
She goes, I have no idea. I don't know anything about you. But my son got in the car after the game that they won at Cornerstone.
Stop it.
And my son, who's a
crazy.
senior in high school, says this, Mom, you represent a lot of people, but I'm telling you, you ought to represent that guy.
I'm out the game.
Come on.
So she comes. Esther Fedd comes.
Never heard that.
Comes to church, CBC,
Yeah.
2 o'clock service. Wild.
Yeah.
One of our most
yeah.
well-attended services out of the weekend. Wild. She's like, looking, she's like, what?
Yeah.
I had no idea. I said, well, Esther, I don't typically lead with, like my position and title
Right.
and, number of people that come to the church. I really am the guy that does locker room talks for 9 high school dudes. And she goes, you ever thought about writing a book? I go, well, Esther, and I told her the story.
Yeah.
She goes, if you had one book to write, like, it's it. You know what? I shouldn't swear, but I promise this is what I said. I go, it's what's on that mirror. She's like, what do you mean what's on that mirror? I go, well, stand up with me. And I go look in the mirror. She goes, why not you? I go, that's the book I'd write.
Wow.
And we're here.
Wow. And that's
how it
turned into this.
Come on.
Pulled that out on y'all.
Yes.
Like a rabbit.
That turned into this. Come on, Pastor Ed. Why not you? Book.com.
Yes, sir.
If people want to get theirs.
Amazon, you can get it.
Come on.
Yeah.
And I'll be honest, man, this, a lot of people don't know, this came in a time where you were persevering through a whole lot of personal, you call it the midnight of the soul. I think I'm saying that right. but just moments where you just wrestling with identity and all the things. And I think Why Not You was 10 weeks. Or,
Yeah.
I mean, it was
the summer.
the
Yeah,
summer.
June and July.
It was lengthy, and I tell you that for me, to know the backstory, to know what you were personally dealing with, and it was a real moment where it felt like God was allowing things to take place in your life and squeezing you in a place to get this out.
Yeah.
And from our church, the reason why we know a little bit of it through the sermon series, it has blessed so many people. It has been people's number one requested and life-changing sermon that they're like, this is the one that changed everything for me.
Come on.
And that's personal, man.
Well, I'm going to put you on the spot. Do you remember what you and I talked about through that? That's imposter syndrome.
Yes.
Do you
Yes, I do.
I won't.
Well, I'll
you
say
had to
this.
get I could tell you had to get in the files of that conversation.
Yes, I do. And I
Do you
remember it was leading up to launching the campus of the North Side.
Yes, sir.
And that summer, I'm getting ready to lead the North Side. I am out of nowhere, Pastor Hutch, struggling. And I don't know where it's coming from, these moments of imposter syndrome, not feeling worthy. And I'm like, Ed, I don't know what it is. I don't know what to relate to. And I'm just coming to Ed, and he's like, let me tell you exactly what, and you put language to it. Let me tell you exactly what's going on. You're getting ready. And I didn't even put two and two together. You're getting ready to launch this campus, and the enemy is fighting you tooth and nail to get you to believe you're not the guy to lead the campus. And out of nowhere, I'm like, you're right. And each week I used it, and I kid you not, I used it as preparation to step into the campus pastor role and launch the Northside campus, to just minister to myself and remind myself, why not you?
Yes, sir.
Why not you? And I explicitly remember behind the portables out here talking to
Yes,
you,
sir.
and you telling me late at night, I pulled them to the side after a men's group, and I'm like, Ed, I got to talk to you. And you told me, man, the enemy is going to try to fight you on this. And it's imposter syndrome, and it's because you're getting ready to step into a new seat. And, man, I use it as fuel every week to get ready.
Yeah, I'm so proud of because I think what happens is that people look at, especially, Marquise and Pastor Hutch and their roles, and they're like, and even me, I think people look at me and go, man, y'all got it all figured out.
You just got it.
It's in your bag.
Yeah.
It's natural gifting,
Yeah.
and you're like, man,
What they don't know.
They don't know. What they don't know is the internal dialogue that takes place. I said this to our staff this week. If they had actual headphones to what my mind was telling myself, I think they'd be immensely disappointed with what I would say to myself, of how mean I could be. I'm getting way better, way better. And for that, man, I attribute it to what the Lord has taught me. I really believe true praise, glory to God and the Holy Spirit has changed, a renewing of my mind.
Yeah.
And I want to say that to somebody. You may feel stuck. You may feel rutted in a consistent, habitual pattern of thinking that's not healthy.
Yeah.
I believe that God can rewire.
Yep.
Yeah.
I believe that God can allow healing to take place, mind, body, soul, emotion. And I believe this message is true. And Pastor Hutch, one of the things I love you both are both incredible dads. Matter of fact, we've talked about this so many times. It's the belief that we have in our kids. Right now, you're coaching Campbell, baller. She's a baller. And I'm sure in parenting, struggles of confidence. And have you ever said out loud, I wish I could put my confidence in her or any of your other kids? It may not be Campbell, but for me, I've said that out loud. Like, man, if I could just take what I believe about you and put it inside of you, and then have a moment of going, and that's the essence of this book. God was like, Ed, that's what I'm trying to tell you.
Right.
Yeah.
I put the Holy, so you cannot put your spirit in your kids to change how they believe. You could give positive reinforcement.
Right.
You could give positive encouragement, all external. It may shape their values and how they view themselves, but you cannot supernaturally change their mind.
It's crazy. You know
what I'm talking about?
I completely understand. Because, just last night she had a game. varsity game, and she's a freshman.
Freshman.
Wow.
You can imagine the
Ballers.
nerves.
Oh, yeah.
And I'll be honest, and she doesn't listen to the podcast. She doesn't have certain social
Yeah.
media stuff.
Yeah.
She's a freshman, but she's not. She's the backup. She's the 2 guard. Okay, and she's not dribbling. Her point guard is working so hard, and she's not dribbling, and she can dribble. Like I've seen her.
Yeah.
And she's just getting nervous. And she did one time in the game. All of a sudden, she's behind the back, through the legs. I'm like,
Wow.
okay, here we go. But she's so nervous.
Yeah.
And so after the games, I'm like, Campbell, you've got this.
Yeah.
There's a reason the coach has you where you are. It's because she needs you to dribble.
Yeah.
And so I've got all this confidence in her, but yet she lacks it. But we do the same thing to ourselves. And that's why when we had our pastor's day, Brian Stone, when he was here, and he said the massive amount of pastors that struggle with insecurity.
Yeah.
And so you're a pastor, you're a leader. This is the kind of message that you need to hear.
Yeah.
Because for us, like,
so
it's
true.
weird.
Yeah.
It's weird for us. I'm looking into a camera. It's weird for us to think that God would call us. I don't know, I don't know how to describe that. We could all go back to the call in our life where God called us, to full-time ministry, whatever that is. But man, it's not something I just go around and brag about. It's not something I just go about like, oh man, God needed me, so he called me.
Yeah.
Like, no, it's there's a why me. There's not I never lead with in God's call, oh, why not me?
Yeah.
It's always why me.
Yeah.
And so
That's great.
do you understand?
Yeah, it's
So
great.
our mind then begins to, it's this, why me? Why me? And God is trying to get us to the place where you write on your mirror, well, why not you, Hutch? Why not you, Pastor? Why not you, Marquise? Why not you, Ed?
Yep.
And so that's what I think is so great about the book, about this message, is we live in a day and age where the enemy is so attacking our minds and so attacking our security and who we are, and God is calling us to a confidence in who we are because of what He's called us to do. And so if He's called us to do something, then be confident in that.
Yeah.
It's like if we're sitting down with Steph Curry and someone said this in the Pastor's Day conference. I remember who it was.
Yeah.
We're sitting down with Steph Curry, and hey, Steph, what are you good at? He's going to say, I'm good at shooting threes.
Yep.
Pastor,
He
what are
doesn't
you good
apologize
at?
for it.
I'm good at communicating. Be confident in the things that God's created you to be good at, and that's okay.
Yeah.
Like, that's what a pastor needs to hear. Why not you?
Why not you?
It's like when I saw my wife walking in a gym. Why not me?
Why not you? Shout out to Megan
When I
Kufal. She's a
saw her
Kufal
walking
now.
in. I'm
Yeah.
like, why not me?
And now she's a Kufal.
Yeah, come on. Well, I think one of the things that we got to have a conversation 6-7.
Wow.
Okay, they weren't ready for this
That
one.
was
They weren't ready for this one. They were not ready for this one. All right, I'm gonna just play, and nobody knew I was gonna do this. Okay. Here's just a quick in the camera microphone.
6-7. Your kids have been saying these numbers because of a viral meme right now. But if you ask them what it means, they'll say nothing. Ugan, the demonic spirit of iron, with the sacred number of 6. Yamuja, the goddess of the ocean, with the sacred number of 7. 6, 7. Devil worship disguised as a trend. So protect your kids and don't get caught lacking. Ready.
So,
It's the conspiracy theory.
oh my gosh,
I love it.
All right, so just so everybody knows, there's
Come on.
There is a
Where'd you find that?
brother. I cannot
What are we
reveal my
doing?
source.
What are we doing?
You can't reveal.
I can't reveal my source. It's on Instagram. Is all I could say.
Oh, I love it.
But what we have to just can we leave it with this conversation right here today? Skrillex. Can I get any cred that I'm 50 years old and I know who this guy is?
Yes.
All right. First and foremost, has a cultic background. Deep dive on him. Santeria, I think that's how you say it. Sacrificial goats, lambs, all those kind of things. It's a pagan practice. There's multiple gods. You could see some commentary on what he does. He has actually like different altars in his home. And 6 is a dedicated pagan god. 7 is a dedicated pagan god. And lyrically in the song that this meme has come out of 6-7, right? Many are connecting back to his, once more, because lyrics are not neutral. They have meaning. Take a look at his background. 6-7, was he, let's call it subliminally putting this in, and now basketball games. I mean, it is.
Yeah,
this is just quick blink. What do we get? This is a hot take
what,
right
my
here.
honest
hot
opinion?
take, yes. Hot take.
My honest
Make sure the cameras are recording.
My honest opinion, I know people gonna get on me. I know they're gonna get on me. I think it's a reach. I think I get it. I know that it could be used for that. Also think that there's a biblical meaning for the number 6, the number 7 that could be used. But I know people are doing the 6-7. I think it's harmless, nonsensical fun, but I don't think that it's every time I say these two numbers together, because now I'm gonna go extreme. Okay, do I have to say the number and the hand gesture and then it's demonic? If I'm a math teacher and I'm counting with my preschooler and I'm saying, okay, 1, 2, and my son's 4, and hey, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6, 7. Do I change my
8? Go 6-8.
Yeah.
7, 8, 9. You know what I'm saying? It just feels like we're reaching, and I know we have like a real like thrill for the
This is
supernatural.
amazing.
But I'm gonna just go ahead. I don't know where everybody else stands. I'm gonna
You're
just
in or out?
say,
In and out. What are you? In and out, not
y'all
burger.
doing too much.
Doing too much.
Doing too much.
This will be over.
It's
This isn't gonna last.
It was
in
like
my
Laurel
opinion.
and Lanny.
You know,
Laurel and
Uh-oh,
Lanny was
Cam
also
just spoke
dark.
up.
Our, like, first of all, our kids, your kids, aren't going to know what this is in 5 years.
Won't even remember.
Cam is disagreeing.
Do you
I know
remember
Cam is
Laurel and Lanny?
Yes.
And remember how people said it was demonic? Do you say, when's the last time you even said Laurel or Lanny?
I don't even know who you're talking about.
See, he doesn't even know.
This is what I'm saying. But this is.
It's
oh,
like, is the
never.
dress blue or purple or gold, whatever?
Hey,
It's
so
another-
in or out?
No, I'm out. I'm out. I think it'll die.
The whole world
It'll
is
go away.
under a curse.
We
they
giving the enemy too
they
much
don't
credit.
even know
We
that
giving them too
that's it.
much
Something
Hey.
is going to
credit.
happen on June 7th
Yeah.
this next year.
Come on,
Don't
y'all.
say it.
What are we doing?
Something is going
All
down.
right, ladies and gentlemen, we had to throw in something that was nonsensical,
Yeah,
and so
I get it.
we will 6-7 you later. However, we want to say thank you for
on.
following along. We believe. Oh, come on. Thank you.
down.
Yes, that's it. God's going to use somebody. Why not you? Make sure you subscribe, comment in the comment section. And as always, we'll see you on the flip side. Much love.